The most regular of the royals in their best seats in the house is the Duke of Kent. The Queen's cousin has been president of the All England Lawn Tennis Club for nearly 50 years.
My first Wimbledon as president was 69. I actually stood in for my mother in 68, when she was ill. That was the first time that I handed over a trophy to Rodeva.
Yes.
And so that was, for me, a rather memorable year.
The tournament has evolved, but the feel of the tournament hasn't changed.
I think they've been remarkably successful in evolving the thing, so that we still have a place which looks discreet, which has a beautiful green grass, which isn't plastered with advertisements everywhere, or painted bright blue or something. And I think people do admire that aspect of it. I mean, it may be rather silly to pay so much attention to traditions, but it does seem to matter to people.
Do you get a sense of the national pride within Centre Court?
Oh, yes, certainly. And the crowd are not always exactly impartial. They make it pretty clear whom they favour. And it was, I mean, there was a terrific atmosphere that day for Andy Murray's victory. We all prayed it was going to happen, but you could never count on it, can you?
The brief is to watch and present the prizes, but also to comfort the runners-up.
You have to go onto the court to talk to them.
Yes, and they can't speak. Well, you interview them, and they can't speak, can they, really?
It's not easy to know what to say to them, particularly the runner-up who comes up first.
And occasionally they're quite emotional, too.
They are very emotional. And one of the most emotional involved the Duchess of Kent, Her Royal Highness, when Jana Novotná lost to Steffi Graf. And I think that for many people that's one of the most famous images of Wimbledon.
Yes, because it was quite unexpected, you know, she was break down in tears as she was being presented with the runner-up trophy. And she just couldn't contain herself, poor thing, and my wife comforted her. It was a very nice, spontaneous moment.
You must be so proud of the tournament, because I've travelled the world talking to so many of the great champions, and every single one of them talks about their love for the championships and the tradition, and that must make you very proud as president.
I think that's very palpable, isn't it? Almost every one of the, should I say, senior players that I've met all say they want to win Wimbledon more than any other championship, which is rather wonderful.